Hello, dear friends. I am Dr. Satish Kumar Rana from Kapurthala, Punjab, India. We are celebrating 87th birthday of Dr. Hammer. I present 6 of my health stories. First story is: it is long since I brushed my teeth with toothpaste. I had problems with my teeth, molars as well as premolars. There was pain, caries, along with slight bad breath. And some teeth were very sensitive to cold and hot drinks. I was a frequent visitor to my dentist, who often helplessly advised the extraction of roots. Roots are the remnants of broken teeth, or advised special toothpaste that sensitize the teeth and cover up bad smell, or coating the teeth and fixing with some costly material at the roots of the sensitive teeth. It was the period of my deep ignorance. Even being a homeopath, I was taking antibiotics, analgesic, and using a variety of toothpaste and visiting my dental surgeon regularly and frequently for one or the other dental problems. Almighty God is great. Man is still not too wise to choose what is beneficial or harmful for him. Dr. C.J. Vargas introduced me to the German new medicine. I had a good but very interesting portion of knowledge to acquire, to achieve, and to distribute. While going through fourth biological law of nature, which mentions the beneficial role of bacteria and viruses in our life, I questioned myself, homeopath, what good you are doing? You are going to do by consuming these analgesic antibiotics and toothpaste and killing beneficial bacteria and the viruses from your mouth. This was the golden day. I stopped using toothpaste with brush. Now I simply brush my teeth with soft brush, immersing it in simple tap water. I suffered slight pain off and on in one or the other tooth during these days. While going through this process, I off and on suffered slight pain in one or the other tooth, and I knew that it was healing because in German medicine literature I have read that the healing is full of symptoms. And I said to myself, it is healing going on and the pain mitigated without any painkiller. It was a surprise for me because I was taking very strong painkillers. I was surprised enough to note that the bad smell also vanished within 1 week. Toothache in various small and large teeth vanished in a fortnight. What could be unbelievable for you and shocking for the dental surgeon is one of the roots of my teeth lost its black color. Previously it was black, and the sharpness which was injuring my tongue frequently, it was also gone. There is no magic but science behind it, for sure. I was ignorantly killing bacteria in my buccal cavity with the use of antibiotics, strong antiseptic toothpaste. When I stopped all these antibiotics and toothpaste, these bacteria got a chance to heal my teeth and gums. Similarly, the bad breath vanished due to the positive effects of these friends, the bacteria. I have suggested same procedure to my patients in my clinic, and I am getting very good results. It is science. Yes, there is no magic but science. Hello friends, I am Dr. Satish Rana from Kapurthala, Punjab, India. I welcome all of you to the platform of celebration of 87th birthday of Dr. Hammer, the founder of German New Medicine, and the 5th anniversary of the global GNM. My second health story is about allergy to cold drinks. Exactly, I do not remember since when I was strictly following the regimen of not to take cold water with or without food. There were incidents of my sickness with stuffy nose, sore throat, cough, coryza after I disobeyed this rule of not taking cold water. After studying GNM thoroughly, I came to know that to produce any disease, a DHS or a conflict is necessary. For every disease, there should be some conflict or a track of conflict. I learnt it, and out of curiosity, I tried taking cold water. To my surprise, I noticed that cold water or cold drink doesn't harm me anymore. My surprise was that how can I be free from such chronic allergy within seconds? The GNM knowledge describes that my mind had accepted what I learned from my parents and surroundings. Therefore, I was getting sick by consuming cold water. And what we once accept in our mind gets recorded in our subconscious mind, that is the psyche. After this recording, the subconscious mind, we need not, after this recording in our subconscious mind, we need not think of the cause, that is the allergen. The ailments automatically emerge and we get sick within seconds on disobeying the restrictions registered in our mind. Thanks to my teacher, Dr. C.J. Varghese, who introduced me to German New Medicine, and thanks to Dr. Hammer, who discovered it, I realized that GNM is not a theory or a hypothesis. It is a fact to learn as to unlearn what we have learned unscientific in the past. Anyone who dives deep can achieve the diamonds of one's own health and the health of family members, friends, and the entire world. So, what we perceive is perceived by our mind and recorded in our subconscious mind. Your experience of getting hurt or sick gets recorded, and every time you come across it, you are hurt, you become sick. It is called a track. It is called a track in GNM. The train leaves the site and the track remains. So, to become healthy, dismantle the track and no train of disease will be able to run on it. This is the real cure. Hello friends, I am Dr. Satish Rana from Kapurthala, Punjab, India. I welcome all of you to the platform for celebration of 87th birthday of Dr. Hammer, the founder of German New Medicine, and the 5th anniversary of the global GNM. My third health story is about allergy to cold floor. Before I learned German New Medicine, I was a cautious man. I was afraid to break those set lines set in the past and in childhood. One of these myths was, if I touch the floor directly after putting off my shoes, I shall get sick. I do not remember, possibly it must be some caution by my parents, but I was practicing it religiously. There were incidents of my sickness whenever I could not abide by this caution. After such incidents, I used to suffer from severe sneezing, coryza, followed by fever. This belief further strengthened when I became a homeopathy doctor and came across one such rubric. It was cessation of menses after getting feet wet. It was a big factor for me because stoppage of menses in a lady is a major change. That too after getting feet wet. My homeopathy practice of more than 42 years further strengthened my old belief. I was quite ignorant about the true causes of disease, and after studying German new medicine thoroughly, I came to know that only psychic conflicts or DHS can cause a so-called disease. We called diseases as SBS in German new medicine. SBS means Special Biological Significant Program of Nature. For every SBS, a conflict or a track of conflict is compulsory. When my mind accepted it and learned it thoroughly, and out of curiosity, I tried to put my feet bare on the cold floor. Although I became disobedient to my elders' advice or putting barefoot directly on the floor, just after putting off socks and shoes. To my surprise, I found that I was free from allergy to cold floor. Nothing hurtful happened. Now I can put off my shoes and directly put it to the ground without getting sick. The track of getting sick was touching the floor barefooted evaporated. Remembering the incidents of visiting Sikh Gurdwaras helped me a lot. In the back of mind, I was thinking when we go to Sikh Gurdwara, we immediately put off the socks and shoes and immerse our feet in cold water, which is most of the time cold as well as fresh and flowing. But it never made me sick. What the hell happens while touching the floor barefooted at home caused trouble? It was my curiosity. Why doesn't my body react now to the same coldness of the floor? Doubtless to say, it was the psyche that was making me sick. When the psyche got right signals, it stopped reacting to the allergen immediately. I once again thank Dr. C.J. Varghese and Dr. Hammer for introducing such a great science to the world. I am Dr. Satish Rana from Kapurthala, Punjab, India. I welcome all of you to the platform for celebrations of 87th birthday of Dr. Rick Gerd Hammer, the founder of German New Medicine, and on the 5th anniversary of global GNM. My fourth health story is about getting wet in rain. Do not go to rain, you will get cold and fever after drenching. It was the advice and warning of my parents which still echoes my ears. I am sure all of us must have got this warning from our parents. Many people fall sick after drenching in rain and come to us for treatment for cold, cough and fever. But it is one of the most favorite activities to enjoy in rain. In my childhood, when I used to quietly go to enjoy in the rain, most of the times I was down with sneezing, stuffy nose, watery nose and fever. But it was my irresistible desire to drench, to enjoy in rain. Believe me, still I am the same. Nobody is now there to advise me not to go in rain. I am plus 64 and I still enjoy the rain like a 5-year child. I still enjoy it, but now I never get sick or suffer from stuffy nose or fever. I used to think why I was not getting sick now. While many of my friends, even from the very poor financial background and poorly nourished and never got sick. That time there was no answer to my question, but GNM surely resolved it. Because my subconscious mind had accepted the advice, and I believed that getting wet and drenching in rain can cause sickness. But my friends who also had received the same instructions and warnings from their parents, but they never bothered about those, and their mind must have overcome the fear of getting sick with the enjoyment of getting drenched. In short, their subconscious mind concentrated on the enjoyment and my mind on the caution about the sickness, and the results of drenching were sickness in my case and enjoyment in theirs. When I started telling my mind the truth that it was the fear of drenching and the sting conflict that made me sick and not the drenching. The fear, fright, and scare in itself are diseases. German New Medicine has given me the knowledge about the cause of diseases. It has taken away my fear of diseases. My subconscious mind has adapted it, and my body has adapted accordingly. Hello friends, I am Dr. Satish Kumar Rana from Kapurthala, Punjab, India. I welcome all of you to the platform of celebration of 87th birthday of Dr. Hammer, the founder of German New Medicine. My fifth health story is about my sweetheart. Dear friends, whatever I have mentioned above in my previous 4 health stories, they are my personal experiences, and now one more experience of my life. It is about the angina pectoris. I suffered angina pectoris for the first time on 30th September 2006 and for the second time on 26th January 2015. I was under the care of my cardiologist for the last 5-6 years, and I was taking usual medicine as a heart patient is prescribed and advised to take it in routine without any break. After coming in contact with Dr. C.J. Varghese, my teacher, I sought his advice. He asked me to send me my history. I remember there was a little substance in the history related to German New Medicine and the DHS, etc. Because of my deep impact of previous education, I got from available medical literature and from my medical college as a doctor. I had an appointment with Dr. Varghese online, wherein he properly listened to me and advised me the do's and don'ts to live healthy and happy. Along with this, he prescribed me a homeopathic medicine to be taken when needed. Presently, my financial, my cardiac, and my emotional health is much better in many ways. Number 1. The severity of pain in the chest and the area covered by it is too much less now. Second, I do not remember when I last time took the help of tablet sorbitrate for my pain in chest. Third one is, I had stopped the blood thinning medicine and anti-hypertensive medicines when I once read in the special biological program of heart that taking blood thinners can keep the conflict active. It was also under the advice of Dr. Varghese. Number 4 is I really do not remember when I got my blood test done last time. Number 5, I had never felt like feeling my pulse or measuring my blood pressure. Number 6, the cause of angina pectoris, the DHS, is loss of territorial conflict, which still persists, but the formula of forgive and forget worked well for me. In the middle of March this year, I was in Manali, Himachal Pradesh for 4 days. It was a hectic tour due to bad condition of Himachal roads between Mandi and Kullu. But I drove through all the way without any pain in my chest. During the 4-day stay in Manali, I visited various places of high altitude, but I was fine except my knee problem, which I know was because of another DHS, the self-devaluation conflict. So if I calculate, I have been benefited financially. Now I do not purchase any medicine like blood thinners, tablet, anti-hypertension medicines. I do not go for the blood tests and other tests or angiography investigations where thousands are charged just to tell you that you are going well or not. It also kept the diagnostic conflict away from me. I have surely improved in my cardiac health without any surgical intervention. Otherwise, my family members was ready for one more angioplasty operation. So I thank Dr. C.J. Varghese for the advice and treatment. Secondly, I am very much happy that Dr. Hammer has introduced this science to us, and we can spread it to the world for the benefit of humanity. It is our duty now. Hello dear friends, I am Dr. Kumar Rana from Kapurthala, Punjab, India. I welcome all of you to the platform of celebration of 87th birthday of Dr. Rick Gerald Hammer, the founder of German New Medicine. My last and the 6th health story is about my bad headaches, the migraines. It is about the frequent, unusual and severe headache I suffered last year from January to December 2021. When I wrote my first story about brushing my teeth without toothpaste, at the end I had promised to publish the story of my migraines. I kept the story on hold because I was not fully well with my migraines. Now I am quite alright for the last 2 months. There is no headache now, no migraine, no pain in eye for the last 2 months. This headache was one-sided always, most of the time settled in left eye and the left parietal region. Many times it was accompanied by nausea, but there was no vomiting. I myself, being a classical homeopath, tried various homeopathic medicine, but I could not achieve permanent cure as homeopaths expect. It became more severe when I started the study of German New Medicine literature vigorously and started translation of global GNM health tips in Hindi and Punjabi languages, the lecture given by Dr. Varghese. Constant hard work or use of ice aggravated the frequency. At the time, I was not aware about the real conflict behind the migraines, but I was aware of the advice given in GNM literature not to take painkiller and apply ice to the head or take a cold shower. Almost during the same period, Dr. C.J. Varghese started his daily global GNM health tips, wherein he strictly advised not to take any painkiller for any pain, as the pain occurs only during the healing phase of any DHS, and by taking painkillers we are putting natural healing on hold. In the same health tip, he advised for a cold head shower and ice pack to the head. I followed his advice for about 2-3 months, and without taking any homeopathic medicine or any painkiller medicine, today I am free from migraines. I realize GNM is not a theory, it is a science based on 5 biological laws of nature discovered by great Dr. Hammer. We all need to learn so as to unlearn what we have learned unscientific in the past. Here, every question has been answerable with the scientific proof in itself. Let us, all of us, learn this great science to make ourselves near and dear, friends and foes, free from the fear of diseases, and make this world a healthy, free from fear of diseases.